Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning and welcome to our daily Facebook Live at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time with another powerful principle, a life-changing principle.
Yes, absolutely. We go live each morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, to share with you something so powerful that will bring you results immediately in your life and your business. And we do this through this 14-day challenge, Transform Yourself for Success.
Currently, we are live on 3 platforms.
That's right.
Instagram. Hi, Instagram friends.
Hello.
Hi, Insta friends.
We have Valor Rosemary joining us right now.
Hi, Valor. Thank you for joining us. We are live on Facebook. Hi, Facebook friends. Good morning. And we're also live on YouTube. So we're live on 3 platforms.
Yes.
So it's been a fantastic journey so far. We had this 14-day challenge previously last month, and it was so well received, and we got such positive feedback that we decided to do it again. And the reason why we do this challenge is because we are in a really funny situation right now. It's sad, it's uncertain, there's so much doubt, and that's the reason why there's tons of people out there who have lost their jobs. Huge businesses have shut down, and this is a very, very, very tiring and a very challenging situation for most of us we are in right now. And that's the reason we decided to do in any way we could possibly help you to overcome those obstacles and get rid of those barriers that you're facing right now. So hence we started this 14-day challenge, and we are on day 9.
Wow, day 9, amazing. And through this challenge, we've already shared some of the very powerful principles that we've applied and seen really, really good results. And we want to share that because we want you to create those results in your life.
That's right.
So today we're going to talk about a very, very important principle that is going to help you not only just look at your situation, your current situation, but it's actually propel you in the right direction.
That's right. So Amit Ambagaonkar and myself, Swapna, we are both international best-selling authors. We are professional speakers, and we are also certified trainers with Jack Canfield.
That's right.
Jack Canfield is the co-creator of the Chicken Soup for the Soul series, and we are extremely fortunate and blessed to be his trainers. And that's the reason we can now share the principles that he have outlined in his extremely powerful book called The Success Principles.
Exactly.
Now, mind you, there are 67 principles that he has outlined in his book. Now, it's really not possible for us to share all those 67 principles. So what we did is we handpicked a few which we thought that they are really powerful, they're simple, and that's the reason they're so easily implementable. So they are simple. All the 67 principles are amazingly powerful and simple, but you have to start somewhere. And that's why we decided to pick a few for you to get started on that journey.
Amazing. Yes. And what we're doing through this program is sharing with you the basic principle for you to start recognizing that this exists on a day-to-day basis. It's not something that is only applicable to people in certain group of individuals. It is actually applicable to whatever situation you are in, because what we're discussing is the principles. So you could be a mom of a newly born baby, you could be a top corporate executive, you could be owning a company with 500 employees. But when we talk about a principle, you can take that principle and apply it at the level, at the gradient that you want to apply it. That's the best thing about these principles that we share with you.
That's right. These are some extremely powerful, life-changing principles, and we've had such immense results with it. And hence, we also decided to start a program based on these principles. It's called From Limitations to Leadership. It's an online monthly membership program in which we take you we dive into a much deeper level, and we take you through these principles. Each month we have a principle that we focus on, and each month we have a topic we discuss on. Now, there are certain live sessions we do every week, and there are also recorded videos and training videos we put on the membership site for you to review after. We also give certain drills and worksheets for you to start implementing those principles in your life. So that's what happens in the online monthly membership program.
Exactly. And all the information about the membership program is on this link. It's called yourprofoundsolutions.com/leadership. Again, it's yourprofoundsolutions.com/leadership. That's where you can find information and sign up, because we have a crazy offer going on right now. So if you become a member right now of this community, the value that you're going to get, the results that you're going to see are totally going to be out of limits. This is going to be amazing for you.
That's right. So we've received a lot of success stories so far. People who are in the program are seeing massive transformation in their lives, and we would love for you to join us in this program. It's a monthly membership program. All right. So the principle that we're going to be sharing with you today is called completing your incompletes.
Wow, yes.
Completing your incompletes. Now, what that really means is that we all in our lives, in the past, now, we have certain messes. We have certain incompletes. We have certain cycle of actions that are open. Like we are not able to finish a task, for example, and all this starts building up. Now, we are all at home mostly. Some people have started going back to work, which is awesome. But mostly, if you're at home, you start doing one thing, you start doing a task, and suddenly you think of something else. And then your focus turns and you go in another direction.
Yeah.
And then that task remains undone or half. You start doing something else. And in the minute you think, oh my God, my laundry, I have to fold my laundry. And then you go moved in that direction. So this zigzag pattern keeps happening all day long. And unfortunately, it does not serve you and it does not serve anybody.
That's right. That's right. And why this happens is because you are distracted with so many things at the same time, and you are on a path to do something, but because you have this thing that you wanted to do probably in that day or that month or maybe last year, that suddenly pops up and you think, oh my God, I want to do this, but at the same time this is still pending. So you go to that task, and at the end of the day, what you realize is that you were really busy. Actually, you were really busy, but what did you get done? Probably very, very few things that you actually wanted to do.
Have you come across certain people like this? I have for sure, that you say, oh, how was your day? Oh my God, it was so busy. And okay, wonderful. That's amazing. You were busy. How was your day productive? And they go like, huh, what? So it doesn't matter if you're busy. Are you productive? Are you getting the results that you want to be done that day? Are you getting the outcome? So that's what you should be monitoring than your busyness in life. And the way you can be productive is by actually completing your incompletes.
Nice.
So I urge you to start looking at those things that you have put off until today. Look at the things that are pending. Maybe it's in your work, in your job, as some paperwork you need to file. Maybe it's as simple as a backyard screen door that needs to be fixed. The weather is great out there here in Toronto. So get that done, get things done outdoors. Maybe your garage is in a mess, get that fixed. And I'm sure you must be wondering, how is this all related? Because I'll tell you, every time you leave something undone or leave it halfway through, it occupies some space in your brain. In your mind, it's like a little space occupied, and you think, oh my God, I still have to get that done. And you have that constantly at the back of your mind.
Yes.
Constantly. And if you have huge goals that need to be accomplished in life, if you are into business or an entrepreneur and you've set yourself some massive goals, unfortunately, what happens is every time when you have certain incompletes, you go into a state of resignation where you think that, oh my God, if I'm not even able to, for example, arrange my desk, how am I going to be running a multinational company, for example,
so
right?
True.
So it's the mindset. It's all to do with mind science. And I really urge you to start thinking of the things that you have left incomplete for maybe this month or for the last few years, and start getting it done. Just put it on a list, make a list, and against each incomplete, write down how this has been serving you so far. Because if it wasn't serving you, you would probably not have it as an incomplete.
That's so true. Yes, because you will realize that the reason why you're not productive, the reason why you're not getting the results that you want is because you're not working in that same direction all the time. It's basically taking up a different route the moment you try to be on track, right? You have a goal, you have something that you want to get done, but because of all these incompletes, they sort of drag you down. And it could be as simple as a task that you want to do, but also if you look at it on a bigger perspective, it could be for entrepreneurs, for example, it could be a business that they started and they've sort of left that incomplete because they did not get the results. So they think instead of doing and pursuing that business, they think, oh, you know what, I'm going to follow this business now, and they jump into something else, do not produce the results, and now they think, oh my god, the business is bad, so I'm going to do this. And I'm telling you, because I have gone through the same channel. I've gone through that multiple times. Like I went through 7 businesses myself. And the way I realized, the way I came out of all this is by recognizing these secrets that we are sharing with you, these principles that we are sharing with you, because it's not the business. Because in the business that I was in, say 2005, I was in a particular business, and I was not successful then. But people around me who were in the same business, living in my city, doing the same marketing material, were enormously successful, right? So it was not the business that was the problem. And it took me a while to accept it, that it's not the business. Believe me, it took me a really long time to accept it. But when I did accept it, when I chose to accept it, when I made the decision that, you know what, it's not the business, let me see what I'm leaving all things incomplete, and I'm just moving from one thing to the other. What's the real reason why I'm not producing? And I looked at all the incompletes, and I went through very specific process in order to take care of all those incompletes. And the moment I went through these processes and the drills and the exercises, that's when I started getting crazy results. I said, oh my God, where were you hiding all these years? And that's the training that we do for entrepreneurs. We do for people who are employees, who are stay-at-home moms and dads. Because if you apply the principle, how to get rid of the incomplete, how do you actually get rid of the incompletes with very, very minimal effort, you will realize that you will go towards this goal, this purpose that you've set up really, really fast, really fast. Because the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. The shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. Any deviation that you come across because of all these incompletes that you think are very important and must be done right now are actually slowing you down. So there is an exact process. There is an exact way to determine what you should be doing when you're doing it. And we share that through various exercises and drills. And of course, we go through all those drills in our membership program, which we detail not only just the exercise, but we tell you the mechanics behind it. Because it's one thing if I just read that thing in a book and say, oh, that's how it works. But imagine if you not just know how it works, but you know the mechanics behind it, you know the physics that is involved behind it. And then you say, oh my God, now I got it. Now I understand not only why it's important, because you probably know that it's important, but if you understand the mechanics behind it, it will totally change the game for you.
That's right. So when you understand the why behind what happens, is it speaks to you. You tend to make it your own.
Yep.
And that's the only time you're going to find results. It's one thing us telling you to do something, but it's really more effective if you listen to what we have to say, but make it your own. What I mean by that is take the data, take the information, and see if it really feels true to you. And if it feels true for you, then it sticks with you. And no matter what happens, you stay on path, and you follow the direction that you're on, in this life's journey. So I strongly urge you to listen to what we have to say or listen to someone else, but analyze for yourself that the information that you're receiving from this person, this people, is that really feel true to you?
Awesome.
And then kind of filter it out. It doesn't matter who's telling you that, because the source is not really important. You have to analyze it for yourself and see if it makes sense to you. And
Absolutely.
if it really makes sense to you, that's wonderful. Go with it. Go with the flow.
Nice. I love that. I love the concept of not just taking it, because we have been educating, training, mentoring people with the same concept. We're not here, even if you join any of our program, you will always see us not just putting information and throwing out more data and information on you. We're just asking you to have a look. So we share some very, very basic concept and we take it to the next level, but we only take it to actually share some information so that you can have a look. You can decide, hey, you know what, Amit, this works. Oh, Swapna, what you said, it makes so much sense. I'm going to use that. Because if you make that decision, if you go through the drill, if you do the exercise for yourself, that's when you're going to see the results. Because we've seen so many people attending seminars and workshops and now webinars. They go on and attending and getting more information and not getting the results. Because it's not about just getting more data. It is not about that. And it's shocking. It's unbelievable, but that's the real thing. You will find, it's not that you buy a new book and suddenly you become smart, right? It does not work that way. Actually, that might be exactly what we're talking about, that you might be adding in one more incomplete, right? by buying something that you probably are never going to read. So what is it? How do you actually conquer that is what we're going to cover in the membership program. But today I want you to leave you with this basic concept that be aware, at least raise your awareness level that is happening in your life all the time. And you increase your awareness whether you are working towards your goal and whether you're really being productive or you're just being deviated to some other task rather than achieving your goal and your purpose. If you increase that awareness level, that itself is a huge, huge win for you. Huge win for you.
That's right. As Jack always says in most of his seminars, don't increase your self-esteem.
Yeah.
Now, what he means by, I just love that term he came up with. What does it mean by self-esteem? Self-esteem is you learn something, you take tons and tons of notes, you write down notes, or even books for that matter. You buy all these books, and what are they really doing? How are they serving you? They're sitting on one of your shelves. And that's how you increase your self-esteem.
Yeah.
So it is funny and it is true. And I really encourage you today to look at what is it that you've been putting off until now. Make sure that you make a list of all the things that are your incompletes and all the messes and start clearing them one at a time.
Awesome. That's the message for today that we want to share with you. But make sure that you do join us every day on this live, because we are going to share some more very powerful principles through this particular videos. We are live on 3 platforms. We are live on Instagram, we're live on YouTube, and we're also live on Facebook. And this also goes on quite widely on other platforms that we have. So we are blessed to have you join us today, either at the live session or that you're listening to this recording. We are really blessed to have you allow us to be a part of your life, and we would really love for us to help you more if you are a member of our community. And how you become a member? Simple way to do it is you go to yourprofoundsolutions.com/leadership and sign up for this amazing community that we're building, because we want you to create results.
Perfect.
All right.
That was our message for you for today. And we will be back tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram Live. Until then, create a beautiful day and enjoy.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.